Hi, everyone. Welcome to Movies with My Mother. I am Lexi,
And I'm Mom Lori.
and today is our official 50th podcast.
Yay!
Yeah, go figure.
Fireworks and explosives in the background.
Today we watched Scrooged
We did.
from 1988. It was rated PG-13. It was 101 minutes long, and it was directed by Richard Donner.
Correct. That's what I have.
It got 71% on Rotten Tomatoes,
Huh?
38 on Metascore, and 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb, which I feel like is a little low.
I think so too.
But do you think it's because it's kind of most definitely a holiday movie and not a movie that you're going to watch in the middle of the summer?
Yeah, and kind of kitschy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But still, I mean, people, this time of year, you'd think they'd be more generous.
Well, let's not say anything about the American public.
Okay. Well, back in the 80s, it was different. We were nicer then.
Well, people from the 80s aren't answering the IMDb surveys.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. I think it made a little bit of money.
It did. It had an estimated budget of $32 million.
Yes.
And I'm sure that's, to get all those names.
Oh my God.
So many names.
There were some huge 1980 names in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The worldwide gross was $60.3 million.
Yep.
Which I feel like for the time was a little low.
I did.
Because didn't Beverly Hills Cop make didn't we watch no, we watched Coming to America. Didn't that make like $1 billion?
I don't remember. I'd have to look back in my papers.
Hmm.
But I think that made more money.
Yeah.
Do you think because the names were bigger then?
I don't know.
And, so I don't know. I don't know. I was surprised that money was not what
I
I
mean,
thought it would be.
$60 million is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh, hell no.
But
For a holiday movie? No.
no, yeah, you're right.
Because that would be a certain timeline.
Yeah,
You can play this movie from Thanksgiving to,
New Year's.
Christmas Day.
Yeah,
Really, you don't want to go after that. So you've got a pretty darn short time.
yeah, I suppose you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, the screenplay was by Mitch Glazer and Michael O'Donoghue,
Okay.
which I feel like I should know these names, but
I
I
feel like the name Mitch Glazer is a little familiar.
yeah, but I kind of did a little peek at them, and they did not strike me as someone that I would recognize.
Huh. Okay.
But in the end, O'Donoghue and Murray redid the script
Oh,
to
okay.
make it more palatable for Murray to accept.
Oh,
He would not accept the movie until he went over the script. So,
oh,
you know,
okay.
we'll talk about that. I've got a lot of Bill Murray stuff since we've already talked about Richard
Donner.
Donner before, which surprised you when
Yeah.
we were talking about it on the phone. You hadn't realized that he had done this.
No, I've seen this movie a million times.
Yeah,
This is in our rotation.
I'll be darned. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I came home from work the other day. Justin had it on.
yes, you told. So funny. That's so funny. I understand. I would have this on again. I enjoyed it that much. I might look at it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, so we know a lot about Richard Donner. And he's passed already, had a heart attack and died in 2001. Let me see. Yes, heart failure, which is different than a heart attack.
Yes.
So, but I like him. He did huge movies. This was just a drop in the pan for him.
Yeah.
He's, I think, very successful. Let's see. Oh, yes. Here we go. The Omen, Superman, The Goonies. He did lots of TV stuff I recognize.
Yeah.
Rifleman, Man from Uncle,
Okay.
stuff you didn't recognize when we first
Like
talked
who the
about
man
it.
from Uncle is?
But didn't jump right out at you. But I love it. I love that kind of stuff.
I know there's a rifleman channel on Pluto.
I've been seeing those channels on everything, which, it's pretty momentous occasion here too.
Yeah.
Our 50th movie, and I cut the cable.
Yeah, mom cut the cord.
Wow, after, all these years, what was I waiting for?
Yeah.
Just giving them bags of money every month.
Ugh.
Holy cow.
Makes me sick how much cable costs.
Oh my gosh, I don't get it. Don't get it. But I did it, so it's been a
Yeah.
good week.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
excited you're having fun with it.
Yeah, I found a show last night. It's a gardening um competition show. A lady and an older lady, which I'm talking, she might be 45-ish, and these two young dudes, they go in and to my garden and they each draw up uh in England, gardens are way more important than they are here.
Oh yeah.
And they draw up a plan, and then I choose which one I like, and then they come and do it. And the loser of the competition has to come and help build the garden for the people.
Oh.
But it's fun. Oh my goodness, beautiful gardens.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm having all kinds of fun on the crazy TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
The plot of this movie is an updated telling of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Centers around a selfish, cynical TV exec who is haunted by three spirits bearing lessons on Christmas Eve.
Yes. Wonder how many Scrooge movies have been made.
We could have looked that up,
That
but
just jumped into my head just now.
that's what like prepared people would do.
What? People have real programs
Right.
who aren't just talking about their cable TV.
Right.
That's what's fun. That's what's now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie starred Bill Murray, Karen Allen, John Forsythe, Robert Mitchum, John Glover, David Johansen, who in the 80s was known as Buster Poindexter, if you don't know who that is.
Yep.
He was also in the New York Dolls. That's how I know him. Carol Kane and Alfre Woodard.
Yes. And a whole lot more.
A whole mess of people.
Yeah. Oh, don't step on my cookies,
Nope,
baby.
he wants your cookies.
Yes, he does.
He sees food and he goes for it.
I
He is
know.
very food motivated.
He's a good boy. Our Ashley's a good boy.
No,
I'm
he's not. He's a little buttle.
gonna hide my cookies now. You, you can't have them, little man.
He said, "Yes, I can."
He's gonna try. He's gonna sort them out wherever they
He
are.
said, "I just want a little nibble."
Yeah, but you had pointed out that Wendy Malick was one of the people that were.
Yeah.
I did not recognize the name when I was glazing through these, but when I saw her, I thought, "Oh my gosh, that I know that woman. Look how young she is."
It was the late 80s, of course.
And Jamie Farr, we talked about that a little bit while we were setting up.
Yeah.
I made a point to look for him since he's a Toledo boy. I missed him. I missed
You
him.
saw him on like TV screens. You didn't see him, when they were interacting with the actual cast of the
Right.
play. But you did see him on TV screens.
You mean he didn't row across on a boat singing like
No, like Klinger.
Robert Goulet did?
Oh boy.
So yeah, I had made a point to look for him and I missed him.
There's a really funny old SNL skit with Will Ferrell doing Robert Goulet,
Oh
where
my.
Robert Goulet is singing like hip hop songs,
Oh
and
my
he is
gosh.
really enunciating the N word. Like he was really getting into it, and
Oh
it is
no.
so funny.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, and Lee Majors, he's gonna save Christmas.
Yeah.
He's gonna save Santa and the gang and the North Pole.
And the elves in the workshop.
Yeah, yeah. But oh my goodness, I thought and the little old lady who got bumped out of the cab, do you know who that was?
Uh-uh.
Did you look at oh,
I
you
wasn't
didn't
really
read that?
paying attention to her.
That was Ron Howard's mom, Jean
Oh,
Spiegelberg. Jean Spiegel Howard.
that's crazy.
Yeah, she was an actress.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness! But you know, going through this, most of these people are dead now.
Well, yeah.
Does that mean I'll be dead soon?
1988 was a long time
I
ago.
know. I know.
It was,
I can't hardly believe it
yeah, it
because I'm that old.
was 35 years ago.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm only 31. How does that even happen?
I don't know how to begin with that.
I don't know. But yeah, these big names and names I knew Buddy Hackett, Lee Majors.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness,
John
John
Houseman.
Houseman. Oh man, he's been around for forever. Pat McCormick. I mean, oh my. And that little girl that I said, gee, she looks familiar. Rain, Raina King
No
is
idea.
is her name. And let's see. She's an actress and producer now.
Okay.
And she's done other things.
Her name's Raina?
Is that Reina?
Yeah.
Raina?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, she must have done a lot of stuff, TV stuff,
I don't know.
that I would recognize her face.
Yeah, because I didn't recognize her.
Oh, here's a really good picture of her. Do you recognize this picture?
Is that Regina King?
Okay, Regina.
I don't know who Regina King
Regina.
is.
Regina?
Yeah.
Okay, that's who it is.
Oh.
She was a little girl. She was just out of the womb in this picture.
She does voices too.
I I recognized her face right away. I know that little girl. Regina. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss King. I'm terrible with names. And someone with a name like Laurel, they should be good with all kinds of names.
Yeah, she did voices on the Boondocks.
Oh my goodness. I knew you'd know that face once you saw a really good picture of her.
Her sister is Reina, Reina.
Maybe she's the one that was in the.
Oh, Reina was in the movie. Regina is her
Yes.
sister. Okay.
Oh my gosh, they look so much alike, don't they? Are
I
they
guess.
twins?
No.
Wow. Reina. Yes. I, I'm a mess, aren't I?
You are confusing two completely different women.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, my gosh, some of these faces these are people that I knew. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It,
Yeah.
yeah, crazy.
I'm familiar with Regina King's voice work.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So these are there's a lot of big names in this movie.
Yeah.
And I was saying that I had never seen um Bobcat Goldthwait
Bob,
doing
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Goldthwait doing anything other than Bobcat.
Right, being a crazy person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was kind of Bobcatish on this,
At the end, yeah.
but I was surprised to see that. You go, guy.
Yeah.
Did you see Paul Schaefer out on the street?
I didn't.
I did see him. I did see
I
him.
did zone out a lot during this movie.
I know it was a little hard to pay. We were eating. We were okay. We got to talk about it right now.
Okay.
The only thing they talk about in the movie is Chinese food.
Chinese food.
That's all they talk about. So we had Chinese food for our food today.
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah.
I we probably should have eaten and then watch the movie because we eat and watch the movie.
Right.
Yes, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, but
Who cares?
that's the way we do it
Don't worry
here.
about what we're doing.
Right. It was just so good today.
It was like extra good. Mom brought all these extra sauces over that like really amped up
Wow.
the meal.
Yeah. That sauce is Blythe has brought over and that we've done.
I'm definitely going out and buying sesame oil like today.
Okay.
That really
It's delicious. I
and that
mean,
oyster sauce. Who knew?
I know and
It sounds disgusting and it doesn't really smell like anything,
right.
but boy oh boy did it really jazz up the meal.
Is oyster sauce like Worcestershire sauce?
I
It's got that
guess.
umami flavoring, whatever that umami is, that the just flavor is just so good in your mouth and
I don't know.
it just makes everything better. It just makes everything better.
I don't know. It was bomb though.
Oh, oh my. Oh my. Put everything in the stir fry that we like.
Yeah.
Everything she doesn't like,
Yeah. I
mushrooms,
picked it
green
all out.
peppers. I don't know. It was just extra delicious.
It was real pretty too. I put
Yes.
a picture in the comment for our movie announcement on Facebook
Okay, good, good.
of the stir fry while it was cooking.
Because it was extra pretty.
It was.
And I brought some angel hair pasta for me
Yeah.
that she'd never, I always made angel hair pasta.
Like a lo mein.
Okay.
It's not my favorite. I
That's what you said.
really I really just prefer rice.
Yes. And that's okay because I took some rice and I took some pasta and I took some of the crunchy things.
Yeah, those little crunchy noodles.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was just it was just perfect. It was just
Yeah. It
perfect.
was really good.
And we had a little miso soup.
Yeah.
It was,
I think it needed a little more water. I think the recipe only called for two-thirds of a cup of water. I think it needed about three-quarters.
the tofu was soft. It was all right. It was
Yeah.
fine. It was fine.
Well, it's because I used like hot tap water. I didn't use kettle hot water, kettle
I
boiling water.
don't think you need to.
I didn't think I needed to either.
I don't think the package even tells you to boil the water.
It did say boiling water.
Oh, okay. Nope. I thought it was delicious.
Yeah.
I, it was so good. I was focusing on my food and my goodness, was it delicious. It was just delicious.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yes, yes. So even though they didn't eat anything, although they drank a lot,
They did drink a lot. I thought about getting a bottle of champagne to go with it.
no, we would be goofy, but we had a delicious meal with our movie today.
Yeah.
And yes, it did cause me to kind of not watch the movie a little bit.
Well, that's all right.
Seen this movie so many times. You
Yeah.
probably, and with Christmas coming, wow,
Yeah.
how can we do anything?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it was fun. I think I enjoyed this movie.
Good. I'm
Oh,
glad.
yeah, I read here I've read a couple of things that different people have said Bill Murray is difficult to work with.
I've heard that he is just a difficult human being.
Yeah. So I thought and we've looked at that in a couple of movies he's been in and I really like Bill Murray.
Uh-huh.
I think I think he's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my opinion, I like the way he acts. He's not the same person in every movie we've watched.
Right.
He's a little goofy, but I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think he's good looking.
Well, I
For
wouldn't go that far,
an
but
older man, he's a good looking man. But I just found a lot of stuff that said he's just not a nice guy. I mean, he's known for his mood swings.
oh, well, who isn't?
Exactly, but that's kind of not acceptable,
Not in the workplace.
and isn't that where it is?
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, who we enjoy,
Yeah.
who has a new TV show coming out. Have you seen that
Oh,
advertised?
no.
Yeah, he's gonna, William Shatner has that Unexplained.
Oh, okay.
I should have had this prepared. Dan Aykroyd is coming out with something like that Unexplained.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be seeing him.
Sure.
Dan Aykroyd referred to him as the Murraycane.
Oh, dear.
If you come in like a hurricane, you better watch out. So
Oh, but dear.
he Murray, of course, says he is difficult to work with because he doesn't like working with people who don't know what they're doing or don't know how to work. And you know what I think about that? Everybody does different.
Yeah.
And just because you say it should be done this way does not mean that is the correct way.
Just because you're one take Willie
Yeah.
doesn't mean that everybody else in the room is as prepared as you are.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I've been in a job for 50 years and I get it. I get it. It's always easier when people know what they're doing.
Right.
But who am I to say what you're doing isn't right? Just because I think I know more than anybody, that doesn't make it right. And yes, it is much easier when I do it myself,
Right.
but that's not the right way to do it.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah. And stuff that he's become physical with people.
Oh.
I don't know. In particular, uh, Donner said that he's a creative. He's excessively creative, but occasionally he's difficult as an actor.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking if somebody's saying, "Okay, I am the director and I want you to put your left foot out." You put your left foot out, not your right foot.
Right.
So is that what it is? He thinks, "Oh, I know better. I'm going to do it my way." I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I like that. What do you think?
Just, if if you're going to take such a hard stance in the way that you present your stuff, why aren't you in charge?
Right. That's what I kept thinking. So many times I wrote, he's conflicting with the director. He's conflicting with the director, or he's conflicting with another actor who I feel is a better actor than he is. Who said you're better?
Right.
I mean, I don't I, I don't get it.
Just because I think I'm the smartest person in the room doesn't usually mean that I am. I mean,
I
it
know.
usually does, but
I completely agree with that. I am
but
the
I
smartest
mean,
person in the world room.
I'm the smartest person in any room I'm in.
Yes, yes.
But that doesn't necessarily make it so.
Exactly. He's had differences with Richard Dreyfuss.
I don't like Richard Dreyfuss. He's
Oh,
got that face that just annoys me.
okay. He like,
We watched Stakeout the other day, and I
oh
was just like, "God, he just fucking annoys. I just want to punch him in his face.
my
There's
goodness.
something about Richard Dreyfuss's face that just makes me want to hit him.
Oh, okay. Well, then you won't care that Bill Murray threw an ashtray at that face. And on that same movie, he had to run around with one of the producers.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Again, I mean, that's her job. Why would you be thinking that I don't know. There's so many things. I have 3.5 pages of things that he's like he had to run around with Lucy Liu and Charlie's Angels.
Oh, yeah. They don't like each other. Hey,
Right.
he hated her.
He had a thing going on with Sofia Coppola during a movie that she finally said, "Let's end this for the day. Come back tomorrow fresh."
Oh dear.
I mean, Sofia Coppola?
Well, just because your name is Coppola doesn't mean it's.
But how many really great movies has she directed?
She's done a few.
Okay. Um, Angelica Houston.
Oh, okay. She
Uh,
used to put up with Jack Nicholson. Can you even imagine?
and then had something to say about Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Harold Ramis. We all liked him.
Yeah.
How many movies did they do together?
Yeah, the Ghostbusters.
But in Groundhog Day, they fell out.
Huh.
They fell out.
I forgot he was in Groundhog Day.
He was the director, wasn't he?
I think so.
I believe he was. Um, yeah, and in where did I see that? He and one time during Saturday Night Live, he held a 9-year-old by his ankles over a trash can, said he was going to throw him in.
You know who that 9-year-old was?
Tell me, because I have it written down and I cannot see it.
Seth Green.
Oh, here it is. Seth Green. Yep. Yep. I thought, okay, first off, why would you treat a kid like that? You're a
Right.
grown man.
Right.
I mean, it, I don't know. The
I
more
mean,
I,
I understand kids are little assholes,
sure
but
they are. Sure they are. But you know what? That's different. And
can you see who Scott Green is?
Seth Green,
Yeah, Seth Green. He played Scott Evil in in the Austin Powers movies.
is that who he played? I recognize the name completely. And I thought, well, you just don't treat people like that.
Let's get an older picture of him.
And I understand if you have a little,
And he's about five
yes,
four.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Him just a little guy,
yep.
but
And 9 years old, he was a kid, a
yeah.
kid. Why would you treat a kid like that?
You know.
Just bad stuff. And if you've got a drinking problem, that's weird. And why do people have to put up with that?
I think sometimes if your name walks into the room before you do,
Right.
people will put up with that.
I understand that.
And,
But
I both understand and don't understand things.
exactly. I completely agree with you. I get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I read that he does not have an agent or an agent or let me put my glasses back on. Representation.
Really?
He has an 800 number. If
You just
if
leave a voicemail for
yeah,
him?
you leave a voicemail for him.
Huh.
He checks it occasionally, and I respect that, man. If you think you're that good and you only have to work when you want to work, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
I I want to have that kind of job.
Well, during this was the first movie he did since Ghostbusters,
Yes.
and he had moved to Paris and had contemplated not even acting anymore.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And that was because he had some confrontations in Ghostbusters that kind of stressed him out.
Stop being a stressful person.
That's what I'm thinking. I, and I have to wonder that because I mean I have been I've worked with many, many, many people in the 50 plus years I have worked places. And I think that the people that are stressed out the worst are the ones that come in there like a rush and are so stressed themselves they don't know what they're doing.
Well, as a difficult person, I understand that just not feeling at peace with yourself
Uh-huh.
just causes you to go out into the world in a flurry of chaos.
Okay.
And, how is anybody supposed to deal with you when you are a flurry of chaos?
Okay. That's because you're a difficult person to
I'm a
work with?
difficult human being. Justin puts up with a lot.
Okay. Well, I've always thought that I was a difficult boss because I always expected so much of the people that I worked with and was always I felt that I was always disappointed. You know, I'm not telling you to do this in this particular way because I think it would be cute for you to do it that way. I'm telling you something because I know how to do it.
Well,
I, I know how it. I, you, no, now you're laughing at me. Now I'm being
No,
difficult, aren't I?
no, this is this is what Justin sees as being difficult. Just because I say that I want something, I want X, Y, and Z like X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Is that a big ask? I don't think it's a big ask, but is it in reality the biggest ask ever in the world ever? Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
So I think both being an agent of chaos and a rational human being, uh, I think sometimes just expecting basic level shit out of
Yes.
anybody is
Yes.
way too fucking much.
Yes, I completely understand that. And I think that's why I went home from work so often, was so stressed out I couldn't hardly stand it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Why is it so hard to do it the right way the first time?
I don't know. I think like in work situations, in relationship situations, like the people on the other side of you just don't give a fuck about dealing with you.
Yes.
The
Yes,
last thing that they want to do all day is deal with your bullshit.
I get it. I
Whether or
get it.
not you're asking them for something completely rational, I am done with you. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to think about you. I don't want to smell your breath.
Oh my God. I've never thought of myself as a difficult person. I'm so sorry, Alexis. I want to apologize for your childhood. And oh my goodness, I'm a difficult
Yeah,
person.
nope, I've learned this the hard way.
Oh man, I never looked at it that way. Maybe that's why I feel so good and retired that I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And I can see why Bill Murray would move to Paris and contemplate not having to deal with that shit anymore.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
both being that rational human being and also an agent of chaos.
My goodness. Alexis, Agent of Chaos. Can I have one of your business cards?
Yes, you never know which Alexis you're gonna
Agent
get.
of Chaos. I love it. I love
Alexis today might be mild-natured, tomorrow she might be a hurricane. I
it.
will rain on your parade.
Yes, I like to rain on people's parades too. But I don't feel like it came out in this movie.
No, I mean, it this movie doesn't feel like a tense, like it had a tense background,
Right.
like making it was difficult. It flows
It did.
nicely.
It did. And do you suppose that was Um, and it flowed nicely because it was supposed to look choppy. When the Ghost of Christmas Past comes, everything should stop, and it did. And it was the perfect way. When that cab pulled up and bashed into that other cab, I knew that was the don't get in that cab, man.
Well, like, you couldn't tell by the look of that cab. That cab was 30 years older than the other cab.
Yep, yep. But oh my goodness, that was, I really did enjoy this movie.
Good, I'm glad.
But I think that it was kind of a rough movie. It
Well,
it really brought him to his senses.
yeah, he really needed it to be knocked in the head a little bit.
Right. Right, but he was a victim of his childhood.
And
Christmas isn't anything to him.
no, and also I think that he was also a victim of success. He had built up so much success
Right.
that nothing mattered to him.
No.
Only being successful mattered.
Right. Right. Right, that he didn't even know that his secretary, who is the closest to him than anything,
Yeah,
that her husband had been shot.
right.
And that she mourned for a year and that she had a child that had a problem because of it.
Right.
It was just, I liked it. I liked it. I didn't want to like it because I didn't like the stuff I'd read about Bill Murray.
Yeah, and like I wrote down a bunch of trivia. I have a bunch of trivia written down, but all of it I wrote
Yeah,
the words Bill Murray literally every single little blurb, and I don't care about Bill Murray that much.
Right. I mean, th this movie was not Bill Murray.
No.
This movie is for me and for you.
Right.
It's not Bill Murray's story, and it seemed like everything I read was Bill Murray. Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And one thing, we did our little TikTok about,
Oh, yeah.
having to work on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day because that truly happened.
That really did happen. The production company was just like,
Paramount
so you're working on Christmas Day? And then
Paramount
like,
Pictures.
but it's Christmas Day. Like
Yeah,
literally nothing else in the world is open
right,
on Christmas Day. You want us to work? And they're like, yeah. Well, I mean, why wouldn't we?
right.
And so Richard Donner fired the whole cast, the whole
Yeah,
crew. And
Christmas Eve, he
uh,
said, "Everybody's fired."
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
then
that solves
rehired
the
everybody on the 26th.
perfectly solved the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I can't work tomorrow, I don't have a cast or crew. I fired everybody.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 2 days.
Yeah, I'll see you when I get a new cast and crew.
Oh my goodness, I thought that was the best story out of everything I read.
Yeah,
That, having worked in retail for the last many, many years, 25, 30 years, and having to have worked every Christmas since I started,
great.
and, "Oh, it's a family company." Bullshit.
Right,
Well, why are we open? The pharmacy's not open. Well, if somebody needs to get their medicine, they can come in and get it. The pharmacy is not open. They can get cough syrup off the shelf.
right,
How is that different?
right,
You know? But money talks.
right.
Money
It's
talks.
just I can't imagine that they make that much money to justify turning the lights on all day. You know what I'm saying?
I Well, having been there and having lines and lines and lines of people buying gifts, buying food. "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I appreciate you working. I wouldn't be here if you weren't here. I could stay at home with my family if you had went out 2 days ago and bought your fucking gift card for your aunt who you knew was coming."
Yeah.
And this is a pharmacy. No, we don't have frozen turkeys here
Yeah.
or bags of potatoes.
Why would you?
People ask those questions.
'Cause you barely had frozen food.
Yep. Best one that I ever heard, some guy came in and he said, he talked not to me, but to the girl that I was working with that day. He goes, "I know you're not going to have this, but do you have any goat food?" Goat
Goat
food?
food, go to Tractor Supply.
They're not open on Christmas Day.
Well, did you not know that your goat was gonna be hungry?
Apparently not.
Well, it looks like he eats people food.
I'm thinking, can't goats eat pet food, just dog food or something like that? I don't know. I don't know anything about animals. I know what my cat eats, and that's the extent of it.
Yeah, give him a carrot.
People are not prepared, and they don't care what, you know, "Oh, I'll just go to a store that's open."
Ugh.
But now, finally, some of these stores are smartening. Kohl's isn't open, Home Depot.
Well, we had gone to Walmart, a few weeks before Thanksgiving, and we heard at least we were in the store maybe a half hour. We heard 4 blurbs over the intercom that was just like, Walmart's really great. We're giving our people, Thanksgiving off. Walmart is so great. We're giving our people Thanksgiving off. And it's just like, fucking finally.
Yeah. Well, that happened what? Last year was the first year
I
or the
think
year
so.
before?
But it was
This
just,
might be only the second or third year.
but just that
Yeah,
droning.
mighty white of you.
Yeah. That droning, we're so great.
Yeah.
We are so great. And we love our people so much that
You
we're
know,
giving them a day off and, pat us on the back. We're good guys
yeah,
because we're giving people a day off.
right. Right. When I was a kid, nothing was open.
Right.
You planned ahead. You went out and you got what you needed. And if you didn't get something,
You didn't have it.
you didn't have it. Or You called your sister-in-law and said, "When you come over, would you bring me a bag of sugar? I don't have enough sugar." Or you call your brother-in-law and say, "I'm out of milk. Bring some milk with you."
Right.
You know, you didn't run to the store. You went to your neighbor and you said, "Neighbor, can I have something?"
Right.
Now you don't even know who your neighbor is,
Yeah,
but
we don't even
that's,
talk to our neighbors.
right, right.
I really want to know these people's story, the people to the left of us.
Uh-huh.
Their lights are on at all hours of the day. So I want to know exactly what's going and there's always at least 3 cars in the driveway.
Oh my.
So I want to know what's going on in there.
Yeah. Or at my house,
And they seem to be old, older people like us, not like the people that lived there before that would party in the garage,
uh,
they were old. They were
oh,
old.
motorcycle riding old.
No, no, grandpa old.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah.
They weren't the people across the street are the motorcycle
Oh,
people.
okay.
Um, but yeah, they would sit in they would be in their garage at 6 in the morning drinking when I'm pulling out of my driveway to go to work. But
Nice.
but the people that live there now, so like I don't know, is it like some sort of halfway house or something?
No, you'd have somebody would have to tell you that it was a halfway. Someone would have to have. I
Notified
don't
us
know. I don't know. Now I
because
said
like
that. I don't know.
there seems to be several at least middle-aged adults that live there,
Huh?
and their lights are on all the time.
And lights are never on at my house.
No,
Oh my
there are
goodness.
days I walk in this house and it is black in here because Justin's watching TV in the bedroom or he's watching a real dark movie in the living room and all the lights are out. I- the lights are only on because I'm in the living room.
I don't need lights.
Well, as you can see, half of the living room is not lit up.
Yeah, but the lights are still on in the kitchen, and why are they? Because we don't need them in the kitchen.
No, I
We're
just
done in the kitchen, but we never did turn them off.
all right, Justin,
Ah,
leave me alone.
that drove Grandma crazy that I never had lights on. Did I not have lights? Did I always have
We
lights on
always had
when we
lights
were at
on.
home?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe I saw enough light that I don't need to see it anymore.
I don't know.
The only time I have lights on is if I'm trying to read something on paper.
Yeah, I know. I've dropped you off a few times.
Sorry.
Sat in your driveway for like half an hour, thinking you got murdered in your garage.
Now I always go in and turn the lights on now.
Yeah,
You could have told me that the first time that happened, and I would have turned the
just
lights on.
give me a little blinky. Let me know that you're there.
I got my Edison bill. It was $76.
Mine's like 100.
See?
I mean, and that's with all the light that I need. And you know, I went to the grocery store this morning.
Oh Lord.
I went to the dollar store this morning.
Oh Lord.
I left the TV on each time I left the house. I left the TV on in the bedroom while I got up and got ready. Oh shit, I've got laundry in the washer. Anyways, I'm g- I've got, I got up and I got in the shower and I got laundry together. I had the TV burning in the bedroom still. I went to the store. I had the bedroom TV on. I only turned the bedroom TV off when I came out here and turned this TV on. And then I decided I needed to go to another store. So I left the house with this TV on. I that Justin hates it so much.
One of my TVs is burning 24/7, 365. My TV in my living room is on right now.
The only thing about not having cable though is that it will turn off eventually.
The TV in the living room does not turn off.
I mean, it won't turn off, but it'll turn like this
Oh, yeah,
on,
yeah. I
like
see a
the
lot of this.
screensaver
I'll
on.
see this when come in. So much for leaving something on for the little man, you know.
Right.
But I'm thinking he doesn't care.
No.
But yeah, I have a TV burning 24/7. Maybe that's why I don't need any lights on,
Maybe.
because I don't. Because I don't. What's the worldwide gross of this movie? Did you look at that?
We talked about it. It was 60.3 million. And we
No,
talked.
that was just the.
No, that was what IMDb said the worldwide. It said
Are
like
you sure?
yeah, it said that the domestic gross was like 60.28 million, and then it said that the worldwide gross was like 60 point, it was 3 and change 100,000.
I think that that's wrong.
Okay.
I think I got the worldwide gross at 100 million.
Really? Well, what does
Yeah.
the Wikipedia say?
I'm gonna get my glasses on and see. You gonna look it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it
I'm
up.
gonna try to turn my pages and find out where I wrote that down. Oh, did you hear Spinal Tap is coming back?
Well, I've already seen pictures. It looks terrifying.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. I have a hundred
Oh, it does
hundred
say
million.
box office 100.3 million.
Yeah, I think that that's the worldwide and that's at the end after the they sell all the videos and stuff. I think that 60 million I read
Oh,
was their box office.
it said the film left theaters after 8 weeks with a total gross of 60.3 million,
Yes. That's
making it the 13th highest grossing film of 1988. The film grossed $40 million overseas for a worldwide total of 100.3 million.
okay. I thought I had read something more.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Well, way to go, IMDb.
No, I mean you just didn't read far enough down, that's
Oh,
all.
that's what IMDb said.
What?
Yeah, I'll show you.
IMDb cannot possibly be wrong.
Yeah, they apparently they were.
They only did domestic gross.
No, it had a slightly different number.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's getting fired.
Oh, that slightly different number was like $440 difference.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh, I don't see it. Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting.
Oh, it went away. Did you see it?
At the top, yes.
Yeah, right there, box office.
Yeah, I'll be darned. Well,
Huh.
we found that they were wrong.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I did read that Sam Kinison was originally going to play the Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh,
I think there would have been a lot more screaming involved. Sam Kinison was just
he
all the
has,
time,
and
just screaming.
and Bobcat could have done his screaming.
Right. But the part went to David Johansen because he was friends with Bill Murray.
Oh, interesting. I did not read. See, I was just shocked about Bill Murray that I just went sideways. So yeah. Oh my goodness. He's a face that we recognize.
Yeah, Sam Kinison. Can you even imagine?
No, I can't even.
All that screaming.
I just no. I mean, I can't. So often we say that. Why would somebody want that guy? Or on the other hand, oh yeah, but no, no.
Yeah, no.
Plus
If there is ever an option between Sam Kinison and literally anybody
anybody
else,
else,
I'm taking literally anybody else.
yeah,
I'm taking Bobcat Goldthwait over Sam Kinison 110% of the time.
absolutely. Oh, that's weird. That is so weird.
Um, the brother of Frank Cross was played by Bill Murray's brother John,
John. Yep, I was just looking at that. But I was going to have us talk about his brothers.
and the other man at the Christmas party that James and Wendy were holding was Bill Murray's other brother Joel,
Hmm.
and the man that played Bill Murray's father in 1955 was Brian Doyle Murray, his older brother.
Right, right. I think that's great. I think that that's great that the whole team is in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to look at Brian Doyle Murray. Come on, computer, don't fail me now. It's going to fail me now.
Well, while you're thinking about that, the Ghost of Christmas Past cab belonged to Bell Cab Company. Belle is the name of Scrooge's first love in the Christmas Carol novel.
Oh my gosh, really?
So that woman that was yelling at Scrooge in the play, that I guess was Belle.
Okay. Ah, good Lord, that Brian Brian Murphy is 78 years old.
Murray.
What did I say, Murphy?
Yeah.
Sorry. Brian Doyle Murray,
Yeah.
78 years old.
I would put Bill at pert near 70.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that now. My God, the older I get, oh my God, why is everybody so old? 73.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh my goodness.
Bill Murray turned down lead roles in Rain Man.
Did read some of that.
He turned down a lead role in Big. Can you imagine Big with Bill Murray in it instead of Tom Hanks? Boyish, wonderful Tom Hanks.
Also, Tom Hanks, Gump.
Uh-huh. He turned down a role in Forrest Gump.
Yes.
I didn't read that. I read that he turned down a role in Cocktail too. I guess these were all movies that were made around 1988.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I wrote down.
Okay. I'm looking for that. Where did I write that down?
I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have an agent or a manager.
Weird.
Yeah. Star Wars?
He,
The jerk?
he turned down a role in Star
Yep.
Wars? Oh,
Animal House?
wow. Okay.
Raiders of the Lost Ark? Did people think he was a real actor?
I guess.
You know, yeah.
What
Stuff.
would he have done in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Would he have been the guy that rode around with Indy?
No, he would have been Indy.
Oh, he's not an action star. He's too doughy.
Well, maybe they thought they could tighten him up a little.
Okay.
I don't know, but Han Solo? Star Wars? No.
Okay.
No. I did read that and I thought, "Oh." Or was it he just that popular?
Maybe it was just a bankability thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I read that, I was shocked that the list goes on. There's more than what you read and what I read.
Really?
Um, and I wondered, I thought, was his name just that big? I remember Bill Murray. I'm
Well, he came off Saturday Night Live, and
right.
I feel like he was there when Belushi was there.
I think so. I think he was. And I remember, seeing him there in TV stuff. And I do remember a few movies that he was in, but these are big name movies.
Right.
These are super named movies in some cases. And I just don't picture him as that.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, maybe he pictured himself as that. Maybe that's why he doesn't have an agent or anybody to represent him,
I don't know.
and that he straight up chooses what he wants. Who knows?
I mean, I can't imagine that you made enough money in the 80s to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? But he was in some of the biggest movies.
Yeah. Or maybe he's one of those people that doesn't need that kind of money. Although
Hmm.
he has 6 kids.
He has 6 kids.
6 sons
Oh my god.
from 2 different women.
That's too many kids.
Oh, you betcha. And one of his former wives has passed.
I do know that.
So he had to take on those children. That's the one that they had 4.
Oh my god.
Thought, well, how? Maybe he's like one of those people that just doesn't need that kind of money.
6 kids.
He should be working every day.
God. I have 3 cats and I can't afford them.
Right. Right. You need to get a part-time job. I
My
know.
god.
No, I mean,
I couldn't imagine of one full human to take care of.
because it's not like they make millions of dollars. They don't make millions of dollars from those movies. They get their little share of it, but not And I thought, well, if he's what kind of residuals does he get from everything he's done? He did a lot of wouldn't he have done hadn't he done stand up?
I would think to get on Saturday Night Live, he would have had to have done some kind of stand up or improving, the Groundlings or Second City or something.
Yeah, yeah, but crazy.
Huh.
Yeah,
Roger Ebert said this was the worst film adaptation of A Christmas Carol.
yes, I read that. But it is. This is not a Christmas Carol.
No, it's not. Well, it's not supposed to be a faithful adaptation,
No, no,
or else they would have called it A Christmas Carol.
exactly, exactly.
Paramount announced a special edition release titled "You'll Love It," Yule,
Yes.
You'll Love It edition to be released Halloween of 2006. However, it was recalled for unknown reasons and
Maybe there were
was never
nipples.
released.
Maybe we really did see those nipples. I never saw a nipple, did you?
You could see areola.
Darkness, but that was not a nipple.
Yeah. You couldn't see full nipple.
It's looking real hard.
Yeah, I was too. The Scroogettes were played by solid gold dancers, so those were solid gold nipples.
Yes, they were.
And
And I've seen them on TV, so I knew that they were solid gold dancers
yeah,
because they had a particular look about them, and they were all gorgeous.
yeah. In 2011, Danny Elfman's score was released. The album contained 34 tracks, not all of which were included in the film, and the final track was a bonus track created for Trading Places.
My gosh.
So did he I mean, I know that Danny Elfman's been around forever, but has he really been around forever?
Well, we saw that picture of him. He has been around
He
forever.
is old, yeah.
Well, what we died
S-
70 something.
70 something.
I was working in the 80s. I was alive in the 80s. I know stuff that happened back then.
I was alive in the 80s too. It doesn't that
No,
doesn't mean anything.
you were an infant in the 80s. Let me tell you that. You
I
were
was
an
a,
infant.
I was a small child in the
Yes.
80s.
And I know you remember a lot of stuff, but you do not remember stuff from day one.
No.
So,
No.
but
I
yeah,
very clearly remember going to school the first time. The first preschool.
preschool. Okay.
Yeah. Um
You were
and I
3.
very clearly remember Blythe being born.
You were 4.
I was 3.5.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very clearly remember that.
absolutely. I don't remember stuff from 4. I remember kindergarten.
Okay.
And I was 4 plus when I went to
No, I
kindergarten.
remember preschool. I remember being at preschool.
Well, we didn't do anything like that. We were just, played outside. But yeah, yeah. So, but that's not day 1, Lexi.
Well, I mean, it's pretty close.
Well, that's the end of the 80s.
That's the middle of the 80s.
Okay, so you call 85 the middle, I call it the end.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, I was working in the 80s, so why can't Elfman be working in the 80s?
Yeah, I mean, I guess makes
I
sense.
was working in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know, I had a job. I had several jobs in the 70s. So,
What was Danny Elfman's the first thing?
and how did he go from being a guy to being Annie Elfman? Was he in a group?
He was in Oingo Boingo.
But but that wasn't until later, was it?
He went to Africa at some point in the early 70s.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, do.
We'll find this. Again, we played we this is all off the cuff for the most part.
1979 Oingo Boingo kind of became what we remember Oingo Boingo as. Oingo Boingo started out in the early 70s as the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo. And then they just kind of pared it down.
Okay. I'm gonna look on Wikipedia if it'll open and see what it says he was born in 1953, so he's 3 years older than me then.
He's 70.
Yes.
So he had Danny Elfman had permanent hearing damage from performing live. He retired from Oingo Boingo in 1995.
Well, none of us wore hearing protection in the 70s.
No.
None of us. Whether we were working there or listening there.
So he worked with his brother in the early to mid 70s doing stuff for Oingo Boingo and then got into the movies.
Okay.
His first feature film was Pee-wee's Big Adventure in 1985.
1980. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But he has been big since 1985 then.
Yeah. That's a long time.
Wow. Wow. Very interesting. How funny is that?
Yeah.
And how do you step into that? I mean, we've been trying to step into something good of all our lives.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think when we stepped into this career as podcasters, we stepped into something good.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it has been a blast,
You have a number one fan.
and as do you,
Yeah.
each of us.
Yeah.
Then you got a number two fan. He's out in the garage.
No, he doesn't listen to any of my shit.
Oh,
He
well.
doesn't. He doesn't. He makes it a point not to listen to the podcast.
Oh my goodness, they're so fun, and we talk about him all the time
He literally hates me.
because we talk about him.
No, no, probably because I'm a difficult person and an agent of chaos.
And I have cookies in my bag. That's
Oh,
the reason. That's the reason.
yeah.
Well, we just found out that my sister-in-law listens to us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
She started to listen to us.
That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't know we were so fun.
We are
Where
fun.
wh-
We've
where
been
has
saying
she
this for
been for the
years.
where has she been for 30 years? She's been married to my brother for 30 years. She should think I am hilarious. Holy cow.
It's all right.
That's what I said. You know what? I think I am a blast to be around. People just don't know.
Listen, better late than never.
I guess one of my cookies is missing.
Oh no,
I'm a
did
little
Ashmo
upset.
get it?
Oh no, I found it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's my keys.
Oh no.
No, I would not allow Ashmo to get my cookie. That is against the law.
Yeah, it's got chocolate in it.
Yes.
Shouldn't have chocolate.
Plus, I don't give Reginald Manchego human food.
Oh,
So
I gave him tuna fish.
something like that, only because he probably was up your ass trying to get
He
to it.
was so crazy by the tuna fish smell
Yep.
that I couldn't not give it to him.
Right. Did he come over on the cooking side of the counter
Yes.
to even check it out?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. Ab- when I got Reginald Manchego, he was a counter cat,
Yeah.
and I personally am absolutely grossed out by that. Cats don't be on the counter.
Yeah.
So when I got my new house for, as a U-shaped counter, there's uh,
Like
an
an island.
island, and then there's my sink, and then there's where the side where the stove is and the cabinets. He's allowed on rug, the rug, there's a rug
It's a literal rug
on the counter. He's allowed to go on that rug
on the island.
on the island,
Yeah.
yes. And that's all. But when I open a can of tuna fish, he trapezes across the sink,
Uh-huh.
the little tiny
Uh-huh.
strip of counter he will trapeze over, and he will be up your ass.
Uh-huh.
What, can I have some of that? What's that? What is
That
that smell? I
smells
I want
really
I'd
good.
like to
That
try some of that.
smells like you want to give me some.
Yes. I have given him a bit of tuna fish.
Oh yeah, I definitely save some in the can and put it on his plate.
But that is the only human food he has ever, eaten
I
is a bit of tuna fish.
I can't open a can of tuna fish in this house without Jelly Bean losing his mind. When when we first got Jelly when he was a baby, I I make poor man's tuna casserole.
Yum. I know you love
I
that.
love that. And I had half a can of tuna sitting on the counter. I walked in to get some more macaroni and tuna, and that tuna was gone. He jumped up on the counter and ate my tuna fish out of the can.
Jelly jumped up on the counter?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
never done it again because every because I have learned that if mom has a can of tuna, Jelly gets a spoon.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Should you tell people what poor man's tuna casserole
Oh,
is?
poor man's tuna casserole is macaroni, Kraft macaroni and cheese with some tuna fish in it. You can jazz it up with a can of peas if that's your jam. It's not really my jam, but oh my God, it's so good. I went to a girlfriend's house in high school, and that's what her stepdad made us for dinner. And I was just like, dude, I don't know if I can eat that. That looks gross as shit. And she was just like, dude, just try it. It'll be okay. And I tried it, and I had 2 bowls of it.
That's not something I eat.
I would never have thought to put the two together
No. Blech, blech, blech.
because because cheese on seafood is gross.
I think so.
But there's something about Kraft Mac and tuna fish.
And
It is so good.
you are far from alone.
I don't know what it is. I don't wanna have Kraft Mac without tuna.
I know you don't. You almost always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not far from alone. Everybody has a name for it. That's why I said you should probably explain what you're you're
Yeah. Poor
eating
man's tuna casserole.
because people love that.
I
It's
don't know what it
it's
is
it's hot.
because it's not in my head, the 2 things do not go
Oh,
together at
dick.
all.
Oh,
And I can remember just that ooh
oh,
shiver I got
I can't eat that.
sitting at her dining room table watching John, that was his name, make that food for us, and I was just like, "Oh,
What am I gonna do this? Because I always taught you if you go to somebody's house, you eat what they give you, and you tell them how great it is.
yeah,
Lucky you did that day, huh?
yeah."
Because any other kid said, I'm not eating that, and they wouldn't have.
I told her, I said, "Oh my god, dude, that looks so fucking gross. I don't know if I can, like, eat that with a straight face," and she's just like, "Just try it." She's like, "Don't you eat this all the time?" I'm like, "You've eaten this before? Like, you're gross."
And you won't eat my tuna casserole, which is just noodles in a can of cream of mushroom soup.
Mhm. Mushroom's not my favorite, if I'm being honest.
Oh, oh, I made chicken thighs with a can of cream of mushroom over the top for my dinner yesterday.
I don't like dark meat, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
well, I prefer dark meat. That's okay. And you know what? This is your house. You don't have to have chicken thighs.
Yeah, so I don't.
Right. So I had chicken thigh. Oh, it was so good. There's enough for one more meal in my refrigerator.
Nice.
It'll be a good day today.
You're taking some Chinese food home.
Okay, I'll eat it tomorrow.
Also, we had catered lunch at work yesterday. I've got pasta fagioli to
Oh my.
divvy up.
Okay, I'll take some of that too. Can I put it in the freezer?
I would think I told the girls to do that at work. They're like, none of this food is going to be good Monday if we put it in the fridge today. I was like, put the fucking soup in the freezer and I'll take it out when I roll in at 4 o'clock Monday
Yeah.
morning. It'll be fine for lunch. No, nobody's going to want that.
What? Well, people are going to start eating leftovers because I'll tell you what, we talk about grocery store again. OMG.
Oh my God, don't even. I went to the grocery store this morning for rice.
Oh,
For, a $2 container of
a
rice. I
box
spent
of rice.
$60 on garbage.
We're going to
I
have to
got
stop.
cookies and chips. I got Justin a pumpkin roll.
we're going to have to stop. We're not going to afford to be able to eat
Uh,
pumpkin roll.
yeah.
I told you, I'll teach you how to make that,
Okay.
and you can put buttercream in it, and it will
Yeah.
be just as
Because I
delicious.
really hate cream cheese frosting.
I know,
Just,
I
just
know,
the smell of it. Blech.
I know. But pumpkin roll is so good.
And I'm really glad that today kind of turned out the way it did because as I was driving home from Kroger, I was just like, ooh, I could turn this way in the parking lot and go get an eggle from Barry's. And that would be a great breakfast because I got to do all this stuff before mom comes over.
Oh,
And then all that stuff kind of like fell to pieces, so I didn't have to do stuff.
yes,
And and then I was just like, wow, I'm really glad I didn't eat a full
I
breakfast.
know. And I told you I got up and I was hungry at 4 a.m. and I had a cheese sandwich.
Right.
I thought, damn, I wish I hadn't have eaten that cheese sandwich. This would have been so much better at 8:30 this morning.
Right.
But it worked out okay. It
Yeah,
worked out
the
okay.
day's been fine.
Yes. And OMG was that good.
Yeah, it really turned out good.
And if you're a connoisseur of stir fry, do not comment because we like it the way we like it.
Yeah, stir fry is a personal thing. You
Absolutely.
make it the way you make it.
Absolutely. Because ours was delicious.
Yeah.
I can't even, there was little corns in it. There's not even anything I could say you should have done better.
Yeah.
Or I did. I said there was something you could have done better. I would have marinated the chicken in something.
Yeah, I
You
didn't do that.
But you don't do that. That's
It
not the way
it didn't occur
we've
to me
had
to do
stir
that.
fry here before,
Yeah.
and you do not marinate the chicken like I do. I would have marinated it in teriyaki or Worcestershire, not Worcestershire,
Soy.
soy sauce, or I would have made a honey and ginger thing to
Yeah.
soak it in. But that's just not you. You just don't do stuff like that.
No, and
So
honestly, I think we could have had more ginger in the
it,
stir fry.
it could have, but you know what? It wasn't missing.
No.
It was there and it was good. Maybe that's the difference between the pasty stuff that you had to buy
Yeah.
and a knob of it.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Oh,
was like, "Oh, I should have looked for ginger," and then I was just like, "I'm not going back. Not going
right.
back to the produce section.
I agree.
Can't make me."
I wouldn't go back either. I would not have gone back either. Maybe that's the difference. Could be.
Jelly Bean came up. He heard us talking about him.
I know. He's a sweet baby boy.
Yeah.
And he knows that you gave Ash some attention.
Come here.
So now it's his turn.
Yeah.
And your computer's on your lap, so he can't be.
Here.
He says, "Where's her liver? I want to knead it."
Yeah.
He likes to knead your liver, doesn't he?
It's like my
That's right where your
upper
liver is.
intestine.
Yep, right where your liver is.
My liver's over here.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think so.
Isn't your liver on your
No, it's
left hand side?
it's your heart and then your stomach and then your intestines.
Oh, he gets right down to it.
He really does.
Yes, he
And he
does.
likes to do it when I just get done eating a big meal.
Oh, yes. And he can feel everything. All right, what else?
Well, we didn't talk about another movie. Though it is Christmas time,
Yes.
we might have another weekend free to do this,
Okay.
but I mean, that's really up to you.
You like I told you, my calendar's packed
Okay. Okay.
for February.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing important till February.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll figure out something else. We'll get 51 in
Hot dog.
for the years out.
OMG, 51 movies.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
Can you even imagine? Can
No,
you even imagine that you have watched 51 movies?
no, no. I cannot even no. Not having watched a movie in what, 20, 25 years
Yeah.
and to watch 51
Yeah.
in the last couple.
Yeah.
Amazing. I think it's amazing. Plus, I've never seen a slasher movie.
You've seen a few.
Yep. And movies that I would never think that Boondock Saints. I would never have gone to see that. Loved it. Why? I love that. I thought it was a very nice movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I remember seeing Eminem's 8 Mile,
Yeah.
and what a sad story that is. And how has anybody made a life out of something that torturous, sad?
Yeah.
And he has succeeded. He has come through.
Yeah.
And I love that movie. And people think, You've seen that movie? You know who Eminem is?" Yeah, yeah. I may be old, but I do look around once in a while.
Yeah,
I mean, and that's an old movie. That's an old movie.
you've got children that are
Yeah,
in that age group.
right. And there's other things I've seen that people would think I would never look at, but I thought, I always look at things differently. And I know 8 Mile is not a sorry movie. It's, but whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I've enjoyed everything we've looked at, even the stuff I haven't enjoyed.
Oh, good.
Because you know what? It's new, and you if you don't keep expanding, hang it up.
Right. You just get stagnant.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I want to expand.
Yeah.
And even doing this 20 years ago, I would never have thought I would be doing a podcast with my daughter. That's crazy. What is a podcast?
Right. And when I said, I was listening to this shitty podcast and this guy was just shitty and like we could totally talk about movies like way better than this guy. I don't think we do, but it's it's a reason to get together and hang out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like your company.
Yes.
So I think that just makes it all better.
I think so. Makes it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And then we've added food to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, holy cow.
Yeah, we've gone all
I
out.
mean, I know there's not a lot of people listening to us, and I wish they were because I think we're hilarious.
Yeah.
But oh my god, we have so much fun. So come have fun with us.
Yeah, definitely. We have that Facebook page. Um, it's pretty quiet in there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Um, we have an email. It's movieswithmymother@yahoo.com. So if you have questions, comments, suggestions, we're all ears.
Yeah. And if you have something rude to say, send it. We'll make fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll find something rude to say
Yeah,
about you.
we will. We will absolutely. I'm on I like to fan pages. I'm on several
Oh yeah, yeah.
of my favorite TV shows.
Uh-huh.
And whenever somebody says something smarmy, I always have to make a comment. Really? You really had to say that? Really?
Oh, I'm pretty nasty in my comments. That that guy that takes videos of his mom cooking and
Oh my God,
she's just Josh and Mama.
Josh and Mama.
Every time I see a video that like not somebody's duetting, but like an actual video of theirs, I'm just like your mother is a menace. We are not laughing at you. Or we are not laughing with you. We are laughing at you.
And there was a couple of comments about they live in a trailer. You know what? That has nothing to do with how bad a cook that mama is.
Yeah.
And if she's been feeding her family that stuff, I really hope that that's not
He said that
a
this is the
real
stuff
show.
that they've grown up with, and
I
I'm just like, how did you make it?
How did you live this long without a dash of salt? Oh my goodness. Oh my yeah, I can't
Conversely, how did you last that long on potted meat?
I have had to not look at her stuff because I don't want to comment on her page because I don't want people to know that I look at it.
No, I'm looking at it. You're a menace.
Oh my
Stop
goodness.
cooking.
My-
Stop.
th- So you think it's real?
I think it's real.
Wow.
I think that woman with her very wide, crazy eyes thinks that she's a good cook.
Wow.
Spooning macaroni and cheese out of a can and putting
Where,
American cheese on top of it.
first
Uh,
off,
ugh.
where do you buy canned cheese?
You can buy canned cheese? I buy
Really?
Justin canned cheese for nachos. Yeah, yeah, like liquid cheese. It's gross. I don't eat it.
No, no. Like,
Like,
that's like cheese whiz. No, this is
yeah,
stuff in a can. It's a can of
yeah.
liquid cheese. You
Yeah,
buy
so
oh,
I buy it for Justin
I've never seen it.
when we make, you know,
And I'm never
when we get
gonna look for it.
nachos.
Nope, 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 nope.
It's down the Mexican aisle.
It's so easy to make macaroni and cheese with a little butter, flour, milk, and cheese. If you want to use American cheese slices, go ahead. I'm a fan of cheese slices. That was my cheese sandwich this morning at 4 a.m. I had some American cheese slices on bread with lettuce and mayonnaise. It was delicious.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, like lettuce and mayonnaise?
Lettuce and
Oh,
mayonnaise.
god damn.
And
Okay.
guess what? Salt and pepper on the lettuce.
Yeah,
Oh,
how do you go from a meal with literally no seasoning to a meal that is all salt?
oh
You
my
know what I
God.
mean?
I can't.
Maybe that's why he has a regulated body because he's got, he had meals where there were no
Oh,
salt and then meals that were all sodium.
oh my goodness.
I don't know how children were raised on that.
No.
Like I don't
And you were just talking about macaroni and cheese and tuna fish out of a can.
listen.
Oh my,
The tuna fish comes in a can. The macaroni is made by me
oh my
from a box.
goodness. Oh my goodness. And we never would have found them if it wouldn't had been for Terry.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I love that man.
he is so funny.
Oh boy.
Do you see the one where he's just whistling? Where he's just like whistling
Oh,
fouls at everybody?
he came. He popped into my feed the other day, and then you popped in with stuff to look at it. So we must be on the same page.
Probably.
But I thought, oh my, that man is so. But when he sings,
I don't watch the singing.
oh,
I'm sure it's lovely.
oh my, it's beautiful.
I love when he watches the house tours.
I don't think I've seen a house tour.
Yeah, there's one where like this house is on the market and we're gonna, this house has this and all this cool stuff, and he's just like, "Oh, my house is cool."
I'll have to look more for that. Oh my, some of that stuff I look at on that Facebook thing, it can't be real. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. And then now you tell me it is. Oh, I'm
Mm.
so discouraged.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah, no, and
my.
I'm mean in those comments. Like, get your life together.
Oh, oh,
Did you see the one where she was eating like 5-day-old turkey from the
oh,
tinfoil pan?
that had congealed in the bottom of the tin. After 4 days, you need to throw it all away.
Yeah, if you don't throw it in the freezer after 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes. Yes. And mom, even came from a time when we thought our chicken in the sink all day.
Yeah,
We put a frozen chicken in the sink this morning and came back tonight for it, or a pound of hamburger, or whatever.
I still do that.
But now it's now time. If you don't eat it in 4 days, you need to throw. If you haven't frozen it already, throw it away.
Throw it away.
It's it
If
could
it's
it could
congealed,
possibly kill you.
it could kill you.
Oh my goodness.
And then she put that nasty turkey on a sandwich with ketchup.
Ketchup on turkey.
Ah,
That needs mayonnaise.
it needs mustard.
It needs mayonnaise.
Mustard.
Like Alexis does not eat
I
mayonnaise.
will die on that hill. Mustard for life.
Okay, I'm all right. You know what? I do like cheese with mustard on it.
Now I will eat, but it's got to be like Colby cheese. It's got to, or like a cheddar. Like it's got to be like a hard cheese.
Oh, I like many cheeses with
Because
mustard on
those
it.
are the sandwiches that Grandpa used to make for us.
Yes.
A hard cheese sandwich, with a little bit of mustard on it, that
Yes.
takes me back to a special place in time.
Okay. All right.
But to open a Kraft single and throw it on a piece of bread with some, whatever condiment just grosses me out. Unless you're gonna grill it. If you're gonna grill it, fine.
I do put my cheese sandwiches on toast.
Okay, I guess that makes that well, I mean, okay.
It's
So it gets a little melty.
nope.
Oh, it's gotta get a little melty.
No.
Oh.
Cheese sandwich on toast is the best.
Mm,
Not know how you came out of me, Alexis.
I don't know either.
I ate stuff like that when you were pregnant. And you know what? I never ate chicken when I was pregnant with you because it made me sick.
Oh,
How can you even like chicken?
I love chicken. I think it's because we went through a phase in the 90s where like all we ate was chicken.
Well, that's because I like chicken and I could eat chicken 3 times a day.
And we ate chicken at least 3 times a week. That's why Blythe doesn't eat chicken
I know.
because
I'm
we
sorry
ate
about that.
chicken all the time.
My chicken obsession just turned you off.
Oh, it turned her off. I'm fine with chicken. As you can tell by today's meal, I'm fine with chicken.
But for the same reason, your father would always make pork chops. You don't eat a pork chop anymore.
I hate a pork chop.
I love a pork chop,
I haven't had a pork chop in probably 30 years.
and that's okay. That's all right. You, you know why it's all right? Because you was an adult.
Yeah. I tell Justin if he wants them, I'll cook them for him, but I'm not going to eat it.
Well, maybe you should cook something delicious and try it again and see. Maybe you could like them again. Maybe when they're cooked fully through, I think you should try them. I think your taste changes. Look at Justin's tastes have been changing. He's been asking for different stuff.
He really has.
Things change. And look at how good these cookies are. I went to the store the other day. I wanted a cookie. And I wanted what we used to get when the kids were little. They were chocolate cookies with chocolate filling. And they were on the bottom shelf. They were the cheapest cookies you could possibly
And
buy.
they were always in like that mega pack.
They were in a pack was about 3 foot long,
Yeah,
and it was half the cookies were already broken when you got them home.
right.
But those were so good. We got them at Kroger's. We shopped at Kroger's. So I thought, oh, I want a cookie like that. Thinking, oh, what am I going to do with 3 foot long cookie box? But anyway, that's what I wanted because I've been trying not to buy stuff like that. That's why I had that taste.
Yeah.
So I'm looking in the cookie aisle, and you know what? I think the cookie aisle is very small now.
Oh my God, it was like half the
I
aisle today. I went to, you've been talking about these stupid cookies. So I bought some of those cookies too because I wanted some.
and I couldn't believe how small the cookie department was, number 1.
Yeah, it used to be a long aisle
Yep.
with many
From
choices.
8 foot tall shelves, I don't know, 30 foot long.
Yeah.
You could buy any cookie you wanted. So I thought, I can't find a cookie I want. So I saw the elf cookies. I call them elfin cookies. I know that's not their
The
name.
EL fudges.
EL fudge, that is correct. And I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't had an elfin cookie in 100 years.
Yeah,
So I bought a box of them,
they're delicious,
and
by the way.
I had to tell Alexis, so she had to have a box of elfin
Yes.
cookies, and they are. But oh my goodness, I ate like 5 of them right away, and I kind of had a little bit of a tummy bit, but it's okay. So now I only eat 4 of them.
Yeah,
And oh my gosh, they were just like it just like took me back to when I was a little kid.
yeah.
Although I am sure we did not have elfin cookies
No,
when I was a little
that
kid.
probably took you back to when I was a little kid.
Okay.
Yeah, because I
We
remember EL fudges.
the only cookies I remember when I was a kid is we ate Hydrox cookies
Okay.
because my mother did not like Oreos.
They taste the same.
I do not think so. If they still made Hydrox cookies today, I would buy them. I think Oreo cookies taste taste black.
Okay.
That
Well, they are
whatever that
black.
taste black is, but I don't think they taste chocolatey. I don't think that they taste vanilla-y.
Okay.
I think they taste whatever the color black would taste like.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we never had, well, very rarely had Oreo
I love
cookies.
Oreos.
Uh,
No, have you tried the golden Oreos?
Now, I will eat the golden Oreos.
I will smash a box of the
Yes,
golden Oreos.
because they are delicious.
And they finally started making them double stuff.
Oh my.
Game changer.
Lemon Oreos?
Oh, those are
Love,
good.
love, love them.
Well, who doesn't like a lemon? I
Absolutely.
bought a lemon cake for myself.
Yes, I understand. Lemon is the best. And and whenever a new Oreo comes out, I always buy a box to try. Whatever. The maple ones were pretty good, as
Oh,
I recall.
gross.
And I'm not even a big fan of maple. But yeah, an elfin cook. I bought those elfin cookies, and they have been delicious.
Yeah, real good.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. Gosh, haven't hardly talked about the movie. I did enjoy the movie. I
I
did.
liked when Carol Kane kept beating
Oh
the
my
shit out of him.
gosh. Yes, she hurt his lip when she pulled his lip like that.
Yeah.
She did really hurt him. He had to take a couple days off to get that fixed up. Who knew that you could pull your lip too far from
Oh,
your face? But that was funny. When the couple of times when he fell down,
oh yeah.
that was not a stunt.
Uh,
He really did fall down.
when he elbowed Elfrey Woodard in the face,
He
that
yeah.
was real.
In the when that elevator opened and that guy was in there, he really did elbow her in the face. OMG, that was funny.
Yeah.
The look on her face when she was, oh, like she was so shocked. I think she would have been, she didn't know that she was going to get an elbow.
No, I don't think anybody expects to get an elbow in the face until it
Till it
happens.
happens. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They did beat up on him quite a bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
I did enjoy the movie.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Yeah. So I hope next one is as good.
Yeah, we'll have to find
Yeah,
something holiday appropriate.
absolutely. And my sister-in-law Christine told us a movie that she thought we should watch. I can't remember it now. I'll think about it.
I remember.
But it wasn't a cult movie.
It's not a cult movie.
So we'll really have to consider if we want to, look at it or not. Because this has been our theme. This is our theme. You
I
know.
don't know if this is specifically a cult movie. I don't.
Well, now this is different because this is a Christmas movie.
It's true.
We do go off a little on our holiday movies. And we did. Remember when we tried to do whatever the month was?
Oh yeah,
That
that was
was
really hard.
that was too hard, so that's why we kind of quit that monthly thing. But yeah,
Yeah, this is not listed as a cult movie.
okay. But this is a holiday movie.
It is.
And this is particularly why we chose this movie for today. Because we wanted to start our holiday off
Yeah,
with a
with something
bang.
fun.
Yes. Yes. And I truly enjoyed it. It was good.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
We'll find another holiday movie. As you can see in the Roku
Oh,
home screen, the leg lamp is right there in that window.
yes, I've never seen that movie. They have been advertising holiday movies for months now.
Yeah.
Roku apparently has a holiday channel.
Ugh. Okay.
Now, I have not looked at it, and I won't unless I feel the need to look at White Christmas
Yeah. White Christmas
or
is.
Holiday Inn, whichever movie you prefer.
White Christmas is the one that they usually show.
Yeah, yeah. I like Holiday Inn myself.
Yeah.
But, that's okay. It's the same movie. It's exactly
It's
the
the
same
same movie.
movie, and I love them both.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, keep watching. You can see them advertising for this or that holiday movie.
Yeah, that's another thing about getting rid of cable. Now you won't get to see the Christmas Story, 24-hour marathon. And I don't know how you'll cope without the option of watching the same movie for 24 hours with commercial interruption.
I didn't know they did that.
Oh my God, they've done that for as long as I can remember.
I thought that that was just whatever channel that is, like the
No,
radio station that has been.
TNT or TBS
Oh
is
my.
always every year Christmas Story 24 hours.
Oh my. Well, like I said, I've never seen that movie, so I've
You know what?
never dropped in.
I don't like it.
Okay. I don't like that kid. I don't like the look of that little kid
Yeah,
who's an adult now.
he's
But sorry,
yeah,
sir.
he was in Elf. We watched him. We watched him in a movie.
I know, but he wasn't the star of it.
No.
It's just that kid just bothers me.
All the kids in that movie bother me. All those
Oh,
kids need a spanking.
yes, yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're family holiday favorites. Can watch them all there right together.
Ugh. We watch a Muppets Christmas Carol. That's one of the movies in there.
Now you talked about that. I've never seen that.
Oh, it's really cute. And Scrooge is played by Michael Caine.
Oh my. Who doesn't like a Muppet movie?
And Kermit is Bob Cratchit.
Should we watch that and then compare and contrast these
We
two?
could.
That would
I
be.
love a Muppets Christmas Carol.
And I love a Muppet.
Who doesn't love a Muppet?
And that would give us something, to compare and contrast. And, I know the story of The
Christmas
Christmas
Carol.
Carol, but I've never seen, I'm sure I've seen a regular movie of it over the years. So yeah, there you go. There's something. Think about it,
Yeah.
Lexi. Think about it.
Well, let's see where it comes on.
Right. Can we watch it? Oh,
Here,
look at
Muppet
that.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yep.
Where are you? Hulu?
Hulu.
I've got Hulu.
Yep. We can always do like Justin does, get a trial.
The trial that always turns into a month or two of payments.
Right. Well, when I was turning off my cable, I took my stuff in. And first off, I put everything in a Ziploc bags, when I took it off the TV, so it would all be together. I wouldn't have to be searching over my house. Now, where did I put that cord? Because they're going to charge me $35 for that piece of cord
Oh, yeah.
if I don't take it back. Or do these definitely have batteries in the channel changes? Yes, they've got batteries. Um, the guy goes, is there anything in the bag with these? And I said, like what? He said, "Anything gross?" And I said, "Ew, no. I just dusted them off and put them in the bag so I knew where they were." He goes, "Okay."
Well, I mean, I'm sure they have
Oh,
I'm sure they have
nastiness.
seen some
But
things.
apparently I've had Cablevision's Buckeye broadband's streaming for several months.
Oh,
I said, "Well, I didn't know that." He goes, "Well, somebody put it on." I said, "It was not me." So apparently I've been paying 15 or $20 a month for that for several months.
oh,
So no wonder I was paying $150 for my fucking cable
yeah, for
just to
real.
watch the damn television.
Jesus Christ.
Holy cow. I I understand why nobody's doing it now. Well,
Yeah,
the last of my people, the people I know around me, I'm the last to cut the cable, so
yeah,
I feel good about it.
yeah. Good.
Because I found I can watch local news. I feel real good about it.
Yeah, without even having to get an antenna,
Nope, nope.
which just sounds like a pain in the ass.
It does. It does. I did not find David Muir last
Oh
night,
no.
but I'm sure I saw an ad for him. So I just went to bed early.
Oh, okay.
I just went to bed early. So yeah. So I'm okay. I'm going to be okay with it. Yeah, see, there's all kinds of news. And there he's on ABC. See, there he is on 2020.
Yeah.
And I know that I saw a commercial while I was watching the news that he was on, the nightly news, but I could not find that last night. So I stopped looking and why did you add that? You don't need to add that.
Well, I'm gonna look at it. You can't look at it without adding it.
I
I can
know.
remove it later. Watch college football.
Oh my gosh, you can I don't know why people have cable vision. Why are they paying for cable vision? Do they
See World News Tonight with David Muir. There you go.
Oh, so I have to go in there and add that.
You have to add
Okay.
ABC.
Okay.
Add the ABC app.
Okay. I that then that's perfectly simple because I've already added PBS, so why not add ABC?
I can't believe that PBS has an app. Also, I can't believe that PBS is charging $300 a year to use their app all the way. That's astronomical.
Yeah, whatever their bonus thing is,
Oh
when
my
you do
god.
your yearly giving, that's part of it. That's how they support themselves, honey.
I don't pay $300 a month
But
for any of my channels plus the internet to use them.
but that's how they support themselves.
Oh my
I
god.
I told you $300. I don't know what the prize is for the amount. That passport that they offer is if you give X amount of money, they will let you have passport for a year. And I'm okay with that because that's how they make money. I even have the app on my phone because I kind of had to put it on my phone to see if it would work.
Oh,
And
it's $5 monthly or $60 a year.
okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little more reasonable.
But
$60 a year.
I don't have to look at the shows the fancy shows,
Do
the
you want
news
me to
show.
give you $60 so you can
No,
watch PBS for a year?
no, I do not. It's the point of
I
this.
will write you a check right now.
No, it's the point. I mean, everything I've needed to watch, I found on something. Well, you've already given me a lot of TV shows to
Don't say that
watch.
too loud. Don't say that too loud.
Right, Peacock.
Don't say that too loud.
Peacock's costs money.
Yes. Don't say that too loud. They're going to start charging us to
Okay,
let people use your password.
I didn't. I don't.
Netflix has already done that, and they're making a buttload of money off of it.
Yeah, how does that work? I don't have net. Do I have Netflix?
No.
I've never watched Netflix because I don't watch movies.
Netflix has had some pretty good documentaries lately,
Okay.
but Netflix in general just sucks.
Okay.
And Dustin's dad has Netflix and he pays for us. He pays that extra fee for us to be able to use his Netflix.
Uh-huh.
I think it's all a waste of money
Yeah,
because Netflix isn't that great and that's not what we're watching all the time.
right.
But
Well, I have Prime Video. I mean, I know I have that.
yeah, but you also have Prime yourself now, so you could
Ooh,
log in with your own credentials.
okay. I've never looked at it, but
Oh
is
yeah,
there anything
we
on there that I
we
need
just
to
watched
watch?
we watched today's movie on Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look at it.
And you can watch all sorts of shit on Prime, and you can try other channels
Oh, uh-huh.
through Prime.
Okay. They have a they now have a photo storage thing you can sign up for.
Don't do that.
I'm not.
But
I
like,
I I do have a cloud and I do have some of my pictures on cloud, but pretty much I take them off of my phone, put them on a CD and put them in the Red Green Show. Oh my goodness. This guy is a hoot.
so you can watch Red Green
He's stupid funny.
on Prime. This Travel Man is very funny.
Okay, he looks kind of interesting. I like
Uh,
the girl next to him. I'm here.
I love Richard Iowati. I think he's really, really. I think he's good looking too.
Yes, he
But
is.
this is only season 5. Sometimes you can only get certain seasons free.
I have noticed that on some of the other the channels I've looked at, you can only get
Frasier. You watch season 1
I
of
I do
Frasier?
not. I don't watch that. you can only watch 1 and 2 on this one and 4 through 50 on the other one.
Right.
Okay, why can't you oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You could sign on. That looks like Benson. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, when's the last time you watched
Yeah,
Benson?
that poor man's been dead for years. Wow. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I
And some of their there's a show on here called what was it called? Like Ghost Adventure or no, Truth Seekers. And it's got do you remember Hot Fuzz? The fat stupid cop, the young
yes,
fat stupid cop?
yes.
He is he's like a cable man by day and like a ghost hunter by
Oh
night.
my gosh.
And his father-in-law is Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
And his boss at the cable company was the agile, like the overachieving cop
Oh my
from Hot
gosh.
Fuzz,
Oh, for heaven's
who may
sakes.
or may not be who he says he is.
I'm gonna look at that because I
That was
know, I have
that was a really good show, Truth Seekers.
truth seekers. Okay. I found on I don't even know what I found where I found it, but Josh Gates has something called Discovery Truth from
Oh
2007.
my
I
gosh.
have been watching Josh Gates for a long
Yeah.
time, but never seen this show.
Huh.
He must be like 11 on there, you know. He doesn't look like he's even able to shave yet,
No.
I mean, he's that young.
Yeah.
But I love Josh Gates.
Yeah.
Anything Josh Gates. You know me, Josh Gates and my Giorgio's close. I just love them both. Got one on each arm. So yeah. I've been okay in a couple of days.
Okay. Yeah, definitely check out Prime. There's all sorts of stuff. Some of like I said, a lot of the stuff that Prime produces is really good.
Okay.
The in Truth Seekers, um, Nick Frost gets a new partner to work with. He doesn't want a new partner. He likes working alone. He thinks he's efficient enough by himself. They make him take a new partner. It's a very young black man named Elton John.
Elton John. Okay.
And Elton John is not his real name. It's
Okay.
so funny when they reveal what his real name is.
James Brown.
Lionel Richie.
It is. Oh, of course it is.
It is so funny. And
Okay.
the show is kind of, kind of serious. And just those little tiny little secret haha moments are so funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I've been, I've looked at that featured free thing.
Oh yeah.
I've looked at live TV. And sometimes I can't go there. Sometimes it won't let me, but I absolutely have been okay without because the local news I that was my main thing. I watch the local news every single day.
Yeah.
I watch it in the morning, I watch it at noon, I watch it at 6 o'clock, and then I watch it at 11. I and I have been able to watch channel 13 and channel 11. Watch channel 11 in the morning and channel 13 in the afternoons. So I'm doing okay.
Does WNWO have a channel?
I hardly ever watch that channel, you
That's
know.
the ABC News.
Right. And now they're out of Indiana.
Yeah.
So it's really not local anymore. So I have not even looked at it.
No.
No, and I found that if you don't if you're not specific, you can get,
All sorts of crazy shit.
channel 13 out of Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I wanted. So 13 ABC is like everywhere, everywhere. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, and I'm okay with it. I've been doing real well with
Good.
the
I'm
TV.
I'm real happy that you cut the cord. Think of what you can do with that extra money, buy
Uh,
groceries.
yeah, hell yeah. I might have to rely on that.
Ugh.
Holy cow. Yeah, no channel changer. And
Oh,
I haven't looked at that thing you sent me last night.
okay. I
To
mean, I guess I could download it and
no,
see if it
don't.
works because we
No.
have the same TV in our bedroom as the TV in your living room.
Don't do that. Yeah, it's either way too loud or way too low. So
Come here.
so if you call me and you're trying to talk to me, but the TV's loud, just know that I haven't gotten up and figured out which button to push on the back to turn it down. Okay. Don't comment.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, I could go upstairs and toss that room and find you the
Oh, please. I would not. No. And you know what? I could go in the other room and get that TV that you bought me and put that up.
Oh, yeah, that definitely has a remote.
I'm sure it does. It's still box is still shut.
Yeah.
So, I could do that, but it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing all right. And I rearranged my living room, so now I've got a whole new place.
Say something.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk. He just wants to rub.
Yeah, you want to say something?
I heard him. You did catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants his mama to pay attention to
Yeah.
him. He's waited so
He's
long.
waited all day for this.
Yes, he has.
Grandma's in mom's chair.
Yes.
Mom's not
And
giving me
and
any lovin's.
he will allow me to touch him now, but that's all. You
Yeah.
can have your pet, give me a cookie, and get away from me.
Right. You're right.
Touch me, cookie, get away.
Right.
And he's okay with that now. He wouldn't let me touch him for a long time.
No, Jelly's a weird guy. He
He's a
really
loner.
he really is specific about who he
Yep.
wants touching on him.
And I think that that's a cat's prerogative.
Yep.
Now, Mr. Ash, he loves me.
Oh yeah.
And Tallulah, she's been coming around.
Yeah.
She hasn't bit me
No.
meanly in a while.
Since we got her to stop mutilating herself, she's been a whole different animal.
Yeah. And
She's been a lot more pleasant to be around.
maybe she's getting out of her teenage years.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those girls are hard to live with when they're teenage years. But you get through them. You
Yeah.
get through them and it's okay.
Yeah. She's a good baby. She
And now that
really
she's
is.
eating, I think that she's gained a little bit of weight,
Oh, her
even just
not
since
eating.
a couple of weeks ago.
She's been driving me crazy with that not eating. I don't know what to do for you, baby.
I know cats are,
I can't give you people food every day.
and she wants people
She
food.
will fight you for people food.
Oh my goodness. And cats aren't supposed to have carbohydrates. And she wants the
She
carbohydrates.
wants chip.
Yes.
She wants French fries.
Cats are not supposed to eat carbs. They don't need them. They're carnivores.
She did not like pumpkin ice cream.
Really?
She took a lick.
I
I was getting ready to give myself some, and she took a lick off the spoon. I said, "Come on, dude."
I bet it was the cinnamon.
And she did a little bit of baby spew on my raincoat. It was really gross. Just a little, a little burp up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
really
can get
gross.
this out of my system right now.
And I had to clean it up. It was like, "Ugh."
But yeah, and cats have to eat. Have to eat to live.
I know.
If they don't eat for a while, they can shut down and die.
I know. And I was getting worried about that because she was like, she didn't want any of the food that we were
Nothing.
giving her. We had to switch hand brands
Yeah.
to get her to eat dinner.
Yeah.
Because
And
I don't know if she eats it. I know the boys eat all the cereal. I don't know if she eats cereal as much as the boys do.
yeah.
But
Oh my.
making me crazy.
Oh, well, you found food and she did not eat the cookies that I set down for her.
No,
She
she's
did
been on a
not.
cookie ban.
She doesn't want to eat them.
Yeah.
Have you tried to look in her mouth? Are her teeth, are there something wrong? Well, you'd know that right away if there's something wrong in her mouth.
She puts her mouth right in my face all the
As
time.
as soon as she got near you, you'd know if you needed to get her to the doctor.
Right. And she's got a little bit of acne along her
Well,
jawline.
but that's her kind of type of cat.
Yeah.
I do know that the acne in the cats, it's the calicos are very prone to it.
Yeah.
Poor things.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't bother her too bad.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh well. Okay, we've talked about everything under the sun.
We've talked for 2 hours.
I know I'm crazy, and it hasn't been about the movie, unfortunately. I did enjoy the movie though.
The movie is the movie. Go watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I would
it's
absolutely say watch it.
it's a good watch.
Yep, it is.
It's on Amazon Prime right now.
Okay. All right.
Jellybean needs a hug, so
Yes,
we gotta
he
end
needs
this.
mama right now. All right, my love, it was a good day.
Yeah, definitely a good day. Let's go pack up some of that food for you.
Hot dog.
All right, everybody. We'll see you probably soon.
All righty.
And if we don't, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you
Yeah,
celebrate. If you
there-
don't celebrate,
there's about 20 holidays between now and then,
yeah,
so
enjoy whatever time you have in the time between when we speak again.
absolutely.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye-bye.